Good morning and welcome back to Magic Kingdom. Today I thought we would just do another update video. It seems to do pretty well. People seeing what's going on here at Magic Kingdom. Not much has changed from the last time we're going to be here. We're going to check out a couple of constructions and just talk about the future plans coming here very soon for the summer for Magic Kingdom. Well, the first thing coming this summer that I'm sure many people are very excited about is we're getting finally a new nighttime parade here at Magic Kingdom. It's obviously been quite some time since we've had one, since the Main Street Electrical Parade. So I'm very curious. They've obviously released some concept art. I'll put it up on screen right now. That it looks pretty nice. I think it will be really nice to just have another nighttime offering in this park, just because, I mean, the show's great. I love the Castle show, but I like shows like that, but I think the parade I'm a little bit more excited for, and something that I might watch a little bit more often than the nighttime show. We're heading over to Tomorrowland for our first construction update over by Astro Orbiter. Oh, we made it over to Tomorrowland. As you can see, Astro Orbiter is still bald. It is still under construction. Should be relatively getting here soon, because I believe it's supposed to be done in the first half of this year. So we're heading towards there right now. So I expect it to be back sometime during the summer. This isn't the biggest loss for me. I don't ride this almost ever. It's like once every 2 years just because of the line. But, you know, some people really love it, and I'm sure when it comes back it will be more popular and hopefully function a little bit better, because I know I was having some downtime issues. One thing I wanted to talk about real quick is actually Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. I feel like it's been talked about a little bit, but not too much. With the new Monsters Land opening, a lot of people have been talking about how it might get moved over, it might not. If they did get moved over, it's going to have to kind of switch storylines, because it's supposed to be them coming over to our world when we would be going over to theirs over there. I just think it's something interesting to talk about, because it'll be interesting to see what they say, because I assume if it's moving over there, it probably will stay open until closer to that opening day of the new Monsters area. But then that would mean if they don't build any replacements up here, this whole front area completely barren. It was Stitch gone and has been gone for quite some time. And then Monsters Inc. moving over there. So if they choose to do that, that would make sense. It would be quite interesting.
Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
Sorry, random transition here. I was just taking some B-roll from that spot earlier where I was talking about Astro Orbiter. We stopped like 15 times on People Mover. I just thought it was really funny. We just kept stopping. We would move like 3 feet forward and then roll like 2 feet back. And we just kept going back and forth. I was hoping for an evac because I've never been evac'd off of People Mover, so I thought it would have been fun. But, you know, it was just funny. So I thought it would be funny to include it. One more thing we got to talk about over here in Tomorrowland, almost completely forgot. They've officially announced a complete redo for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I am more than ecstatic for this. I love shooting dark rides. It's one of my favorite theme park attractions. I don't hate this one. I just think the guns are awful. So we're going to be getting new guns. We're going to be getting new targets and new ride vehicles. It sounds like a really great time. So hopefully we get that sooner than later. I don't think we have a for sure time on that. If there is a for sure time, I'm sure I'll put it up on screen right now. But I don't think we have a for sure downtime or time period we have for that yet. But insanely excited for that because I love shooting dark rides. Yeah, no clue what's going on with People Mover. I think they're still loading people, but it keeps stopping. And it's stopping in random places, other places are going. For the most part though, every space keeps stopping. So, might be having some sensor issues. I know People Mover has been having some issues here and there. So, hopefully they keep that under control. Obviously I would love to see a redo of People Mover, but I think that's one of the last things this park needs in terms of refurbishments. And this is just me yapping a little bit just about the future of the park. Take this with a grain of salt. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, this is a rumor. It's not. I'm just a perception more of. So obviously, as many know, we are supposed to be losing the Rivers of America here sometime probably this year. They would need to close it to get the work done they need to be able to transform it into more frontier land. But again, this is just me blabbering, but I think Disney might be pulling back on it. We'll just have to see. I just think it's interesting that they haven't said anything further about it. You could also see them seeing it as a way to save money, since there's a lot of fans that don't want this whole area to go, so they might end up just dialing it back. It's just a perception. I think it would be interesting. I still think it will probably move forward. They have announced it, they have shown concept art, they have been testing, and they've shown off Imagineers like testing dirt tracks and stuff to see how they want the ride to feel and stuff. Feels like it would be a little late to pull back, but just a food for thought kind of moment. And with a lot of big changes coming to Magic Kingdom, obviously, as we've known for quite some time, we're getting the Big Thunder rework. It's been underway for a while. This big crane's been back here for quite some time. I'm going to be showing some footage I took of the riverboat right now. This is of today. That is April 10th is the construction update. They are doing lots of work. It does seem like a lot of track has been replaced. They seem to be very much underway with track. It seems like they're getting pretty close to being done. The new track looks very nice. It looks very smooth. I know some people are worried about it being too smooth. I don't think they would mess up that bad to make it a not mine cart style kind of ride. But I am excited for new track just to make the ride experience a little bit better. And then over here at the front area here, we do have a lot of work being done on the facade and queue area. Interested to see if they have any major changes, if they end up fixing a lot of the effects, because I know towards the end of, before it closed for refurbishment, a lot of the effects and stuff weren't working. So it would be interesting to see if they end up removing them entirely, not fixing them all, or if they end up remodeling and refixing every one of the effects and adding some new ones. I would love for that. But we have one more thing to go talk about over near Pirates real quick. Well, our last thing to talk about is over here next to Pirates of the Caribbean. And obviously it is the tavern they announced. Still not for sure on where it is. Obviously there's a construction wall right here. Could be in there. I don't even remember where the little pirate makeup is. Let's say it's maybe right there, or maybe not, I don't know. But we are getting some sort of bar type atmosphere over here that I'm hoping has a lot of theming in it. Really hoping for some live actors in there, similar to what Epic Universe has done with Burning Blade, kind of having it as more of an adult environment, but kind of a fun, rowdy type environment. Not like rowdy, but like, you know what I mean, like kind of fun, rowdy. But I'll be interested to see what it is. It's supposed to be slated for later this year, probably at the end of the year, but I could see it getting pushed back to further than that into 2026. So we'll just have to see how that pans out. Well, that does it for our Magic Kingdom update. Obviously, there's not a whole lot to talk about right now. There's obviously some construction going on, and things are coming. I think the thing I'm most excited for, to be honest, is definitely the nighttime parade. Very excited to see what it ends up being. I definitely am very excited for the newly announced Buzz Lightyear rework, because I love shooting rides. That ride sucks. I don't think there's a lot of people that like it. It doesn't work. The guns don't work well. They hurt your thumb. It's just everything about it. Them being stationary. It really needs this rework with some new scenes and stuff that I'm very excited to see coming. Let me know what you guys are excited about, what you're excited to see come here, what you want to see come here. There's definitely lots of things. I can make a whole video talking about things I wish would get remodeled or redone. But that does it for this time. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. If you're still watching, got a lot of fun content on the way. So stay tuned into this next week, and we'll see you guys next time.